Hello, everybody. My name is Cole Burnworth, and today I am joined by my team members Adam, Christian, and Sam. Together, we have created an easy to use virtual learning environment called Harmony. Our goal is to create a simple way to learn virtually. Other popular platforms such as Blackboard are being used by big education institutions, but they are cluttered with features nobody ever uses and are difficult to navigate, especially for users who are not tech savvy. Users spend more time trying to navigate the various pages and features than they do actually being productive. Now, we have simplified this in our application by having only the necessary features needed to learn, such as being able to create and log into accounts for both teachers and students, create and join courses, view and submit grades, and create and edit discussion posts to communicate easily with peers and teachers without ever having to leave the site. Now let's get started. So when you first enter our site, you'll be brought to our landing page. We have a simple placeholder video here, and that's where this video is actually going to go. So if you need any help with the application, you can look here. To get started, we simply just click Get Started. Now, it'll ask you to sign up for an account here. It's super easy. All you have to do is enter an email and password. For example, let's say I'm a student, and I'm just going to create an account with my email, make a password. And here you can see if you are a teacher, all you have to do is click this box right here that says I am a teacher, and it'll create a teacher account with a little bit more features added for you. But we're not teachers, so we're just going to click sign up here. And then it'll redirect you to sign in to your account that you just created. So let's just enter our username and password. There we go. So we're now all logged in. It'll show you here in the top left that you are in fact signed in as well. And you can see here that this is the account you're currently on. And you can easily just click log out when you are finished. And here you have a couple tabs, which we will get into a little bit later. So thank you for watching, and we'll continue showing you what we've got. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christian Metter, and I'm going to take you guys through how courses work inside of our web app. So you'll see here you're on this main page after you're signed in to the web app, and you have this sidebar over here where you can kind of navigate through and choose a few options. So we'll just go to courses to show all these courses that you're enrolled or teaching in. And you'll see that you're actually in Professor Sally's account, who was teaching 3 courses so far. And you can actually click on all of these banners for the courses, which have their corresponding information in them, and they'll take you to a course page, which we're going to show a little bit later. But first, imagine you're Professor Sally, and you want to add another course that you're going to be teaching soon. So how would you do that? Well, right down here, you have a Create Course button that you click on. You click it, and you're brought to this form here, which will request the information. You type it in, and now you can easily just click Submit, and now you have a successful creation of a course. So now once you're here, you'll see that we just created this Bio 400 for Professor Sally. You have a course code that you can give your students so they can join your course. And now that that's out of the way, let's show you guys what the course page looks like. So here you have a few options at the top, this navigation bar, gradebook, discussions. You can edit a course and you can delete a course, of course, only if you are a teacher. Now right here you have a box that contains all of your recent assignments. Now for this course, you don't really have anything here, but if we go back, we can see maybe in a course like this that's currently going, then you'll see that you have 3 recent assignments that are showing up here. So yeah, but imagine also now that instead of teaching Bio 400, Professor Sally meant to type in like 450 or something. She would just go up here, click on edit course, and then all of her information's here. Go back to the information you want to change and say she wanted it to be called Bio 450. You go back, click submit, and boom, now it's Bio 450. Everything else is the same, and all of your information is still here, and you can access it. So now, what if you're a student and you want to join one of these courses? For example, say you want to join this one right here that has a course code of 3MY4HR. Well, how would you do it? Just go over to a student account, and you'll see here these courses. You have a different page here instead of being able to delete or edit, you're just a student, so you have the options to leave and the options just to bring you back to the account page. Of course, your recent assignments and stuff are all going to be here. But say you wanted to join that course, like we said earlier. Well, you click on join course, you have your information here, and you just type in the code. There we go. Submit it, and now you have successfully joined the course. You'll see it's right here. You have the assignments that were here in Professor Sally's course earlier. And yep, that's it for these course pages. Thank you.
Imagine you're a student using the Harmony web app to track your grades throughout your classes. Here you can see the courses you're enrolled in, and when you go to your gradebook, you'll see that we've just about finished out the semester. Grades are in for almost all the courses, but this particular student is eagerly awaiting their final exam grade for their Math 111 course. So, in order to do that, we will go over to a teacher account, and they will be able to access their own different gradebook where they'll select the course that the student is enrolled in and of which they just completed their final exam. And once they finish grading the exam, you can see the rest of the grades are placeholders already. And let's say the teacher just finished grading and gave them an 85. All they have to do is put in the grade for that single grade slide, and then they can submit it, and it will now appear on the user's front end, along with the rest of the grades that were already there. So now the student goes and eagerly checks his new grades, goes over to his Math 111 tab, and sees that the final exam grade is there, as well as all the previously recorded grades. Let's say the teacher wanted to give extra credit for the final, maybe a final extra credit assignment for the students of their course after the final had been completed. They can do that by creating an assignment here, add the maximum amount of points, give it a due date, maybe give them 2 days to do it, and they're going to type in the course name, Math 111. It will be added to the gradebook. They can now see that it'll be there for that student, and there is yet to be a grade put in. Let's say this particular student decides to do it and gets themselves a 100, helping themselves boost their grade. The professor will submit that on their end. The student will go back in to check their assignment grade, and they will see that they have a 100 out of 100 on the extra credit assignment. Thank you for checking out our app, and hopefully you can find it to be an easy to use and intuitive platform for learning experiences. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sam Godfrey, and I'm going to show you the discussions. So, from the pages of an individual course, in this case, Chem 112, we can access the discussions page by clicking here. From here we can see that this is an empty list of discussions, so we're going to go ahead and create one. Let's call this new one next assignment due at 11:59 p.m. Thursday, something like that. And then we click create discussion, and there it is. Now we can see that it's created by the user right here. It's created on this date. We also have a link, and when we click on that, we can see that we are in the comment thread, and I'll just put in comment 1 just to show you how that works. And it's the same thing as creating a thread. We click add comment, and if it's a post that we made ourselves, then we can edit or delete it. Speaking of which, we can edit discussions titles by clicking edit, and then we have this field here we can enter text in to update the title, and we can call it next assignment due at 11:59 p.m. Friday, and we can submit to changes to update it, or we can cancel the changes. So now it's submitted, and if we click cancel changes, then we can see that we changed it here, and if we click cancel, it will not be updated. Now we can also delete, and there we go. Now I'm going to create a new discussion, and just to show you how comments work, there we have it, and we click on the link, we're in the thread, and we create a comment. Now it's the same deal as with discussions. We can update the title of the update the contents of the comment using the edit functionality. We can say type in comment 2, then click submit, and we can delete it, and I'll add it back. And we can click on the nav bar up here to navigate between the course page and the discussions and the individual thread. If we click on the leftmost thing here, the name of the course, we're taken back to the course page. And yeah. So the last thing I want to show you as it relates to this is what happens if you are another user in the same course and you're not the person who created the discussion or the comment. Just to show you the differences there. So we'll go ahead and log out, and I'm going to log in as this user. We're logged in, and we're going to go to Chem 112. And we can see that we cannot edit or delete this discussion or the comment within it because we are not the person who created it. However, if we create a new discussion, for instance, discussion 2, we can delete or edit it at our discretion, and the same goes for comments. So, you can see here, and there we have it. Thank you.